I don't know. Lots of DVDs. I don't see any Blu-rays, so. Let's go, Goodwill. I went to a thrift shop that used to be a Circuit City. Before the pandemic, I would come here all the time. They had a ton of Blu-rays and a ton of DVDs. I don't know if there's a line to get in, but let's check it out. I don't know if I want to wait in it. It's damn long. Oh, it's supposed to be in the back, but I don't see any in the back of the original. All the Blu-rays and DVDs are here. I see one Blu-ray. Well, we'll look into it. Well, let's try our hand at this Goodwill. It's very near to my house, so I've never been here. So let's take a gander. Media they have. Oh, I guess that's one shelf. Oh, well. You never know. Going into Whimby's again. Or is it the first time? Or is it the second time? But they usually have a good array of Blu-rays behind the counter. Thank you. Let's look. So this Goodwill is finally open. So let's go inside. See? And I'm finding some pretty good stuff. Look at my stack. There's more here. Look at all that. Well, I'm gonna dive in. Another Goodwill open that was closed. Oh, I'm excited. All the movies to hear. It used to be all open today. Here's another Goodwill. It's open. Hopefully they have a lot of movies and Blu-rays. So they have a bunch, but wow. Hopefully they're all there though. Let's go on. Aloha! Happy 4th of July weekend. It's the Goyhunter, and I am very, very excited about today's thrift haul. I found gems, treasures, to me, in my opinion. Maybe not to you, but to me, in my haul. I was so excited that I'm going to share everything with you. It might be a little long again, so sit back and relax. I have 2 big bags from the various Goodwills I went to. And my Whimby haul, it's a little one, but and my Valley Thrift. But before we get started, I'm going to try something new. Since my loyal subscribers, whom I adore, are not winning those digital codes, I'm switching it up right now. So, subscribers only, okay? The first, let's see, the first 60 entries will count. After the 60th entry, boom, you're not eligible. But subscribers only. You can be new. You can be one of my loyal ones. I don't care. You will be able to win the 3 digital codes. You need to select a number between 150 and number 1. So 1 to 150. Then I will use that random generator thingamajig to pick the number. So here are the rules. The first 60 entries. After that, that's the cutoff. You select a number between 1 and 150. That's what I said, right? 1 and 150. And then I will announce it. I'll announce the winner in a brief, very brief video. Okay, here are the movies. It's Gretel and Hansel. Let's see, sorry. Boyhood. This may or may not work, but it probably will. And, ooh, this is a good one. Ready or Not. So you'll be competing for those 3 digital codes. Again, subscribers only. So if you want to win, subscribe. And to my loyal subscribers, good luck. Don't forget, the first 60 entries cut off the number between, pick a number between 1 and 150. Okay, let's go dive into the treasures. Let's start out with my little haul from Whimby's thrift shop. It's a local thrift shop. It's a small business I love to support. Anyway, I found some gems. The first one I found was Kiefer Sutherland, 24. Live Another Day. I did work on this for the pickup shots. And hold on. It comes with 3 discs. I already switched the cases because I'm very fastidious. Anyway, and I was there during the filming when Kiefer Sutherland is in the subway. And I did get to see him in action, but his stunt double did everything. But, you know, that's Hollywood. So 24, very good find. Oops, sorry. And of course, I'm a Bruce Lee fan. This is Bruce Lee, the Legend. I was so excited to find this at the thrift shop. I've never seen this one. It came with a little, sorry, I can't get it out. A little insert about Bruce Lee and the contents. So this was quite a find, and I did like the disc. So that was a nice little treasure to find. Oh, sorry. Oh, I gotta stop doing it. And then I found this beauty. Overboard. Overboard. With slipcover in prime condition. Oh, I was so excited. I wasn't planning on buying this movie on my own, but since it was at the thrift shop and so cheap in prime condition, I bought it. Correction, these are finds that I found at the Valley Thrift, the one with the long line. Sorry about that, it's not Whimby's yet. And then I found Snappers in great condition, Red Planet with Val Kilmer. Kilmer, sorry, a young Val Kilmer. And here's the inside. There's Carrie. And here's the back. I thought I would love this for my collection. I don't have it. And it's in its original Snapper cover. Sorry. Case. Sorry. And then I found this. Tightrope Clint Eastwood in Snapper in prime condition. Mint. The discs were not scratched at all. I remember this one being a controversial movie when it came out. I was young back then. Clint Eastwood, Tightrope. I found this. This is an upgrade. I found the DVD in a Dollar Tree haul. Win-win. Factory sealed. Brand new at the thrift. So I decided to snag it up. And I do love Paul Giamatti. So this is an upgrade for my DVD. And then, this was another one I didn't plan to buy, but it was at the thrift. Factory sealed. What Happens in Vegas with Ashton Kutcher and Cameron Diaz. This is another rom-com. I guess it's kind of cute. They get married and in Vegas they're drunk, then they have to be together. Oh, I'm sure a lot of you know this one because you probably watched it. If not, the next one, a classic, which is another upgrade for me. I have the DVD, Juno, factory sealed. Factory sealed. Juno. I think this movie put Ellen Page on the page. Get it? Never mind. That was a bad joke. Sorry. Juno. And of course, our little favorite, Michael Cera, right there. Okay. Now, this one I picked up. It is the 3rd season. Unfortunately, I don't have the 1st. But I heard a lot of good things about it. Nip Tuck. Nip Tuck. Remember that series? It was on FX. I believe, yes, we did cast this at Central Casting, but I didn't work on this, but I remember Nip Tuck. They talked about it a lot because we had to do a lot of photo doubles, body doubles, because, oh, adults only. Sorry, I didn't realize the girl was in her underwear. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Maybe I'll just edit it out. Anyway, Nip Tuck, adults only. This season is about a killer. You see him right there? So that's what interested me. Okay, the next thrift shop was Whimby's. Ooh, I got a lot from them. So I went in and I found Duplex. This movie is hilarious. I love it. I love the little old lady in the film. And I looked it up. And they don't have a Blu-ray for it. You have to buy it with another. And it came with the little graph card. And it's a 2-disc. And it was in mint condition. Duplex, Ben Stiller, and Drew Barrymore. Very cute rom-com. Oh, I don't have this one. I was so glad to find it at a thrift shop. Eat, Drink, Man, Woman. This is a Taiwanese film. Ang Lee directed it. This is in his early days, before Brokeback Mountain, before all his big hits, before he came to America. This is a great film. If you love Chinese cuisine cooking, you'll love this. I get hungry every time I watch it. It's about a father who's a chef, and he's raising 3 daughters because his wife passed away. It's a very traditional Chinese movie, but one of the daughters is very, very westernized. But it's a very good drama. Again, Eat, Drink, Man, Woman, early Ang Lee directing. Okay, I'm starting to like steelbooks. I don't want to start that, but I already am. I found these 2 steelbooks. They're not exactly in mint condition, but they have just a few scratches. So I decided to get it. I don't think the digital code works. It's Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. There you go. I was so excited. I snatched them up. The owner of the store said they just came in. So I grabbed those steelbooks because I'm starting to like them. Another great surprise, Erin Brockovich. I already had the Blu-ray, but I love the artwork. You know, I'm into the artwork. So I picked it up, factory sealed. I love this movie, Julia Roberts. You know what? I'm guilty of being one of those snotty other ladies. But she proved them wrong. That's why I love this movie. Erin Brockovich. Oh, whoa. I remember watching this when I was a kid. Born Free. Oh, I cried and cried. Another tearjerker animal movie. I believe this is the original. No, this is a reprint. 2003, but I was happy to get it in my collection. Factory sealed. Woohoo! That's a good one to find. And then I found Orphan Horse. with Jon Voight. I love Jon Voight, so I decided to get the Blu-ray. It was in mint condition. The discs were all in. And, oh, I guess it's a feel-good film. And it's about a rancher, and he bonds with an orphan filly. And I guess there's a little girl in it. Then, I found this with a slipcover. I was shocked. Factory sealed still. Magic in the Moonlight. It's written and directed, another Woody Allen film. I haven't heard about this one, so I was very curious, as I am a Woody Allen film buff. And look how young that Colin Firth is. Look at that. Magic in the Moonlight. It is, oh, it has some supernatural amazement in it. Let's see. I guess it's understanding what's in the heart between two worlds, whatever that means. And then, you know, I like to complete my collection. I found this, Lost Boys, The Thirst. The Frog Brothers are back for blood. There you go. Sorry, the glare, I already put it in those little bags I put my Blu-rays in to protect them. And I believe this one's right after The Lost Boys. Well, I hope so. I love the extra selections in the back. It is How to Kill a Vampire, The Return of the Frog Brothers. It's hilarious. The extra features. Good one. The next one, I guess I just got it because it's old. Miami Rhapsody, Mia Farrow, Antonio Banderas, and Sarah Jessica Parker. It's an old rom-com. I never saw it in Blu-ray, so I grabbed it. And it is a Mill Creek. I guess it's funny. I hope so. We'll find out. Then I didn't have this classic, Garden State, in my collection, so I grabbed it. Mint condition. As you know, it's Natalie Portman, a younger version of her. Well, a younger Natalie Portman, not another version of her. And Garden State. It's another little rom-com, I guess, with a little more drama. And I couldn't pass this up. Clerks, the second one. Clerks 2 has a dirty mind, but it's pure fun. I cannot believe how young Rosario Dawson is on the front. Mint condition, I could not resist. And then I found very unusual movies there that it just captured my heart and mind. Rosewater. Rosewater. One of the best movies I've seen. Oh, that's a quote, sorry, in the back. Rosewater. This, I got my glasses. It says, Tehran-born journalist based in London returns to Iran, where he covers the 2009 presidential election and its ensuing riots. Falsely accused of espionage, he is arrested. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Wow. That sounds like a great thriller. I haven't heard of this, so that's why I was excited to get it. And then I found another great gem. Any Day Now with Alan Cumming. Right there. And here's the back. Now this sounds like a tearjerker, and what an interesting movie. Inspired by a true story from the 70s, it's a tale of love and acceptance. When a teenager with Down syndrome is abandoned by his mother, a gay couple try to take him in and become his loving family he's never had. But when their living arrangement is discovered, the men are forced to fight a biased legal system. Tearjerker. Wow. That's why I was so shocked to find these great films there at the thrift shop. I guess someone was cleaning out their collection. Then I found this gem, The Last Ship. This is it's the TNT series. It was canceled. And we worked on this at Central too. A lot of people did like to work on it because they like to get dressed up in the uniforms. Anyway, this is written all in Spanish, so I'm so sorry I can't read the back. Anyway, The Last Ship. And then, then I found this gem, Land Ho. It's a Sony Pictures Classic. There you go. It's a gorgeous, joyous film. And let me put on my spectacles so I can read it to you. It's Mitch, a brawdy former surgeon, convinces mid-mannered Colin, his ex-brother-in-law, to embark on an unplanned journey to Iceland with him. Oh, that sounds great. I love it. Land Ho. That's another good one. And then I found Mars Needs Moms. Original case from the Blockbuster. So it's a Disney. I decided to get it. It was in mint condition. Good one. I also found this. The Night Before. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, Anthony Mackie. This is another comedy. And it came with the slipcover, factory seal. I decided to add it to my collection. Who doesn't like Anthony Mackie and Gordon and Seth? Let's see. Debauchery. That's what it says. That's what stood out. Then I found this one. Under Siege. The original version with Steven Seagal. When he actually did move and performed martial arts. Steven Seagal, Under Siege. So I decided to add it to my collection. It's a Warner Brothers release. And of course, I couldn't resist Oceans, the Disney nature. Look at that beautiful slipcover. It's so shiny and sparkly. I couldn't resist. It came with a slipcover. I already updated the box, the case. And everything was in mint condition, so I grabbed it. Then I found IMAX Deep Sea 3D. So I grabbed that one too. I love my documentaries about the ocean. I guess from being raised in Hawaii, I do miss the ocean. And then, another gem I found. Love is Strange. John Lithgow, Alfred Molina, and Marissa Tomei. Look at that. Another gem that I've never heard about. And it says, a superb, totally triumph. After nearly 4 decades together, Ben and George finally tie the knot. But when George loses his job, the couple must sell their apartment and temporarily live apart until they find affordable new homes. That sounds funny. I guess it's a comedy and a love story. Again, look at that. Two great actors together. And then, I don't know how these ended up there, but I grabbed it anyway. It's still factory sealed. I'm sure someone got it from the Dollar Tree and then dropped it off at the thrift shop. It's the supervillains with Killer Croc and Bizarro. There you go. And then I found another Sharks Danger in the Sea. I'm sure someone dropped this one off too. But I didn't have it, so I might as well add it to my shark collection. And then I found 17 again with Zac Efron with the slipcover. Mint condition. This is another funny movie about growing old. Matthew Perry is in this. 17 again. Now, let's head over to the Goodwill haul. And we'll start with this little bag. Okay, I was impressed. As you know, I already changed the cases because Goodwill cases are all scratched up and they're dirty. So being the fastidious person I am, all my cases are new. I just recased them. So the first one I found, which I never heard of, was Silent Warnings. You Can Feel the Fear with Stephen Baldwin. I guess it's about crops. In a small Oregon town, a mysterious crop circle has been appearing in Stephen Baldwin's backyard. And again, mint condition, but it's kind of boring. It's just that. So, but I was glad to find it. And I love cover, you know that. I found this. Look at this great condition. I already have this Fight Club. I could not resist. It's a DVD version. Tyler Durden says Fight Club. Look at this artwork. I could not resist. And the discs were in mint condition. So I purchased it just for the artwork. It was, and it comes with a little booklet. Hold on. How to start a fight club. And it tells you how to start your own fight club with photos. So I snagged that up because I thought it was a very, very interesting and beautiful find with all the beautiful artwork. And who doesn't like Fight Club? The symbolism in it, the metaphoric lessons we learn. Anyway, let's move on. Sorry, I'm babbling. I also found the Best of Friends in a snap case, sorry. The top 5 episodes of season 2. And here's the DVD itself was in mint condition, but someone wrote their name on it. But I'm sure I can get that out with alcohol. Again, the Best of Friends, season 2. And then I found another beautiful artwork for The Sixth Sense. Another classic film, Bruce Willis. Look at this. I could not resist. Everything was in mint condition. Look at that. And the back is a continuous photo. I don't know because of the glare if you can see it. I'm sorry if you can't. And of course, it came with a booklet too. Let's see. It's just the credits for The Sixth Sense. But the money they paid to distribute this is wow. So I thought it deserved to be in my collection. Again, The Sixth Sense. Great. Wow. I found one of my favorites. Three's Company. This is, it was still sealed, as you can see. Season 1. Oh, classic sitcom. Three's Company. John Ritter, Joyce T. Witt, Suzanne Summers. If you didn't watch it, maybe your parents did. Three's Company. Okay, now let's go to the second bag. Now, I found this interesting movie. George C. Scott, The Hindenburg, and Bancroft. There you go. Okay, I always wanted this movie, but the weird thing is, when I opened it up, look at the disc. It looks like someone made it and made the sticker and just put it on the disc. So I don't even know if this is a legit disc. And I did study and feel the cover, and it felt like the texture of the paper they used. So who knows? I got to put it in and see if it works. Anyway, this is a classic disaster film. George C. Scott and Anne Bancroft when they were very young. The next one I found was Saving Mr. Banks, a Disney film. I already have this, but it came with a slipcover, factory sealed. Maybe I'll give it away in a haul. The next one I found, wow, I didn't have this yet. Caddyshack, factory sealed. Look at that. Caddyshack, Bill Murray, Chevy Chase. Classic comedy. I needed this in my collection. I also found The Big Bang Theory. This is the complete 4th season. The discs were all in mint condition. The cover wasn't in it's okay. It's a little banged up, but I'll live with it. And let's see, it came with 2 discs. That's The Big Bang Theory. Then I found Empire, the first season, in very good condition. And the slipcover was in excellent condition. It was factory sealed, but one of the discs was loose, so I got my own case and I put it in there. But unfortunately, it wasn't scratched. Empire, the first season. Then I also found this gem, Life, the comedy. I always wanted to see this movie, and now I found it in a Blu-ray at the thrift. This is from the producers of Girl Trips and Night School. Here's the back. Let's see. This is about, hold on, I love it. Regina Hall, Jordan Saunders, takes no prisoners as a tech mogul, but one day she wakes up in the body of her 13-year-old self. Hilarious. It sounds like the opposite of big. Anyway, little. Then I found Episodes. This is the complete first and second season. There's Matt LeBlanc from Friends. I watched one of the episodes and it was funny. So, I was lucky to find this in such great condition. Wow, when I saw this, I was pure in heaven. Girls, Blu-ray, the complete first season. It comes with a digital code, but it wasn't in there. Look at this display of art. Bam, gorgeous. All the Blu-rays were in mint condition. So I grabbed this. This was a find. I've never seen this out in the wild. Girls, first season. Then I found Role Models. I thought I had this, but I didn't. Paul Rudd. Sean William Scott. Another comedy. And this one has the theatrical and unrated edition. And I already changed the cover. I found these clear Blu-ray cases that I loved, so I bought them. Then I found this, Shark versus Giant Octopus, Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus with Deborah Gibson. Debbie Gibson, remember her, the singer back in the 80s, Out of the Blue? No? Okay. Lorenzo Lamas is in this also. This was so classic cheese, I had to get it. There's the disc. That's the reason why we go to TV movies. Okay, another great find. I do collect the Super Bit DVDs. I already have The Fifth Element in every type of media, but now I added the Super Bit. These Super Bit are they're supposed to be like high definition DVDs. So when I see them out in the wild, I grab them. And you know what The Fifth Element is about. Okay, but let me read what a Super Bit is. Pure performance. The Super Bit collection was set a new benchmark in high definition DVD picture. There you go. It comes in DTS and digital Dolby 5.1. Super Bit. So if you see this out in the wild, you should grab it. If it's in mint condition. Then I found another beautiful display of artwork. Black Hawk Down. I already have this in 4K Blu-ray, but I could not resist this beautiful artwork in the DVD version. Look at that. Look at Ewan McGregor. The discs were in mint condition, so I snatched that baby up. Every disc has a different photo. Again, Black Hawk Down, just for the artwork. Okay, folks, don't worry, hang in there, we're almost done. And I found this great Yakuza movie, Brother. I was so shocked to find it. It's still factory sealed. This is another Takeshi Kitano film. I didn't read the back. I just saw what film it was and grabbed this baby. In Japan, the sworn brotherhood of the Yakuza is described as being thicker than the blood of kindred brothers. We're almost done, folks. Then I found this three-way. Dominic Purcell, Joy Bryant, Gina Gershwin, sinfully tasty, a hard-boiled brew of sex, extortion. I like these kind of films when everyone's trying to get something and they're double-crossing each other. And I already changed the case, but it was in great condition. I thought I'd give it a watch. I never heard of it. Oh, I could not resist this, but unfortunately, there are some scratches on the disc, but I bought it anyway because I didn't think I'd find it. Masters of Horror, from the director of Halloween and the Carpenter, John Carpenter, Cigarette Burns. I grabbed this. I was so excited. And it even came with a little trading card of John Carpenter. See right there. And here's the disc, but I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I tried to clean it. I don't think you can see the scratches on it though. Anyway, I never saw it, so I just snagged it because I don't know if I'll ever see it again. Great find. Then I found this, Friday the 13th, part 4 or 6, Jason Lives. This is the original, 1986. Well, I changed the case, of course. The case was really beat up, but wow. To add this to my Friday the 13th collection, and look at that, still in mint condition. Here's the disc. So, another great find. Then, I've always wanted to see this movie, Iceman, with Timothy Hutton and John Lone. Classic. It's Timothy Hutton it's a suspenseful drama. He's a researcher. He finds a man frozen in the ice, thus Iceman. And, oh, the disc is boring. Anyway, this was a classic old film. I don't think this is a reprint, 2004. Now, last but not least, I kept this because this was a humdinger. When I saw this, I thought it was a CD. Remember how they used to package DVDs? Look at this. Seabiscuit. Look how they used to package it in the old days. It's widescreen. Look, it's still factory sealed. I couldn't resist. I had to buy it just to show you guys, my loyal audience and subscribers. Anyway, I did work on this film when they shot the pickup shots out in the Santa Anita. And Tobey Maguire is a very petite young man. I didn't even know it was him getting some coffee. I didn't mean to be rude, I promise. I did say, excuse me. And then he turned around. I went, oh, it's Tobey. I don't remember if I was rude or not, but hopefully I wasn't. Sorry, Tobey. Anyway, Seabiscuit. That's it. I love this haul. The thrift shops were heaven to me. I found such unusual, great movies that I normally don't find. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed this. Don't forget to join that contest for the 3 digital code giveaway. Remember, 1 through 150, the first 60. Pick a number, okay? Anyway, Goyhunter out. Please like, subscribe. Yes, we need those subscriptions. Hit the notification button so you know when the next episode will air with the Goyhunter. And of course, leave your comments below because I always answer them. Well, yes, I do answer them. From when I do answer them, I really think about it. I just don't write things just to answer. Anyway, did I say Goyhunter? Arrivederci. Be safe. Keep wearing those masks.